Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Martinsville Speedway for the 8th race weekend of the NAMAR Mountain Dew Code Red Series Season 3. On the front row for Heat 1 here today is Jonathan Zorlin and Eli Bright. Row 2 we've got Ryan Brommer and Adam Flickinger. Row 4 is Andrew Rich and Hunter Braxton. Row 5, KDC Nanako and Marty Johnson. And in what's that, row 4 or 5? This was row 4. And in row 5 we have Quinton Moore and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Row 6, row 7, row 8, row 9, row 10, 11, and row 12. So last week, taking the victory was Dylan Young. He's the first driver to get to 2 victories on the season. He now commands a 47-point lead over Andrew Rich. Matthew Logan, 3rd in points. Hunter Braxton, 4th, and Eli Bright, 5th. So 4 junior motorsports drivers in the top 5 in points. Rest of your top 10 is Cement Oskin, Nico Tringali, RJ Bishop, Sky Commons, and Ryan Brommer. The last junior motorsports driver, Dale Lightning, is 12th in points. Quinton Moore sits 11th, Sorlin 13th, James Ellison 14th, Enzo Nereza 15th, Seth Cole, Audra Baran, Oscus, Colt Hudson, Bobo Jones, and Fitzwater round out your current playoff 20.
Are you ready? Gentlemen, start your engines! Barno.
This command has been given. It's a 25-lap heat race. The main event will be 100 laps, so everyone will have to pit once in the main. This track is known to be chaotic. It's the most chaotic short track of pavement that we go to. Green flag is out, and it looks like Marty Johnson might have a problem already. He's trying to get down, and you can see he's just stalling, and he gets Fitzwater involved in his mess. So problems for Marty Johnson. Baco Magora also down pit road. Johnson got his best finish of the year last week, 24th. It don't seem like much, but for what that team's been doing, they needed it. But it looks like they're going to miss out today at Martinsville. Magora will come back on track a lap down or so. Yep, 1 lap down. Comes out right in front of Donovan Cage. Reminder, Shane Beckett is the only driver with 1 start on the year. Beckett's still looking to change that. Sorlin leads at the front of the field. Fitzwater's down in 19th place because of that contact. Can he rebound? Peter Onjak's been on a good skid lately. He continues to make races and climb the point standings. After last week, he moved up to 41st in the points, as it really is a wide spread from first to last. Dylan Young has gained 302 points, while Shane Beckett in his 1 start has 8 points. So it's a huge spread throughout the point standings. Beckett doing, or not Beckett, Onjak doing good so far. Sorlin continues to lead the race. Cole Devers moving his way up through the field after starting 20th. He's up to 11th now. As JD Motorsports drivers Bobo Jones and Sekuli are moving up through the field. Sekuli got his best finish of the season last week. He finished in 2nd place. Great run for this car. Quinton Moore in 5th place in this heat right now. He got his 3rd top 10 of the year. A team that we did not expect to see such performance out of. Performing very well at the beginning of the year. Nanako running in 4th right now. Andrew Rich in third, looking for second place from Ryan Brommer. He'll shove it through the corner and he'll pass Brommer with ease for second, trying to track down Jonathan Zorlin. Chevrolet has won every heat race in Heat 1 since Rockingham. Ford's lone win comes at Atlanta in the form of Zorlin. So Zorlin looking to get what would be his second heat win of the year, and at a track like Martinsville, starting up front would definitely be big. But Rich trying to close the gap in second. And saying Beckett has had a mechanical problem. He has retired from the event. Magora and Johnson 1 lap down each. And that just leaves Tremblay trailing Slade Jagger. Right here, this is the battle for 20th. '19th place Fitzwater trying to hold off Magora. He will give it up. You can see some hood damage on this 39 car. Trying to make the event. Tremblay appears to be faster than Jagger, but he's stuck behind the 13. So let's look at your start statistics. Johnson has made 5 of 7 races this season. That will change today. Magora has made 4 of 7. That will change today. Beckett will miss his 7th race of the season. And between Tremblay and Jagger, Tremblay has made every race. Jagger has missed 1. So either Tremblay misses his first, or perhaps Fitzwater will miss his first. As Tremblay's passing not Jagger, but Fitzwater for 20th place. Fitzwater 20th in the points, as we mentioned at the beginning of this race. And it looks like that car's damage is so great that it's really hurting him at a track like this. Oh, and someone was spun. That's Adam Flickinger, and Flickinger will fall to 21st. So things are amping up here at Martinsville. Someone got into it with the 6. And Adam missed a race a few weeks ago. It really hurt him in the standings. And he has not been able to rebound just yet. In fact, he's continued to fall. He's 22nd in points now. He was 6th before he missed that race, but with ease, Flickinger will move to the inside of Fitzwater. But someone made contact with the 6 off of turn 2. And it sent him back here in the danger zone. But this has really helped out Tremblay and Jagger. It's given them another car between Fitzwater. See if Fitzwater is able to make anything happen now that he's behind the fast number 6 machine. Benjamin Ice running in 9th. That's a pretty good run for him. Nanaka will move Brommer to the outside. This is a battle for 3rd, as Andrew Rich has taken away the lead from Jonathan Zorlin. Six laps to go in Heat 1. It does not appear that anyone will have to pit. We've been so used to drivers not pitting the past few heats that I almost forgot that it was a thing. So no one on pit road. Battle for 19th. Adam Flickinger looking for it from Slade Jagger. Fitzwater doesn't look super close. I don't know if he's got enough to get to the inside of the 13, and it looks like for the moment he doesn't. Flickinger clears Jagger. Oh, there's the move. Does Fitzwater have enough? This is to make the race. And Jagger gets really tight and loses 20th place to Fitzwater. Three laps to go. Andrew Rich is looking for his second heat race win on the season. Oh, Fitzwater drives it into 3, too hot. He slides up the track. Two to go at the line. Can Fitzwater hold on to 20th? Tires really starting to fall off. Here's the white flag. Andrew Rich has this win in the bag. Fitzwater high in 1 and 2 yet again. That opens the door for Jagger, but he's not there. One more chance for Jagger to make the race. And he goes in too hot, almost runs over the 39. And that'll keep Fitzwater in the show one more time. Andrew Rich wins heat number 1, so missing out on Martinsville will be the 13, the 54, the 23, and the 74. I will see you guys for heat number 2 in a minute. Welcome back to Martinsville Speedway. We're here getting ready for heat number 2. Your front row for this race is Seth Cole and Enzo Nereza. Quite an interesting front row. Two drivers who have not won a heat race yet in the year. Row 2, Alan Cavanero, Dale Lightning. Row 3, RJ Bishop and Matthew Logan. Row 4, Dylan Young and Colt Hudson. And in row 5, Cement Oskin and Alexander Rowe with a surprise qualifying run. So the first 3 rows on the inside, which is the preferred line here, are all drivers that have not won a heat race this season. So this could be an interesting heat. Here's the rest of your starting lineup. Row 6, row 7, row 8, row 9, 10, 11, and row 12. No big notables missing the race except for Marty Johnson as GMS Racing continues to struggle. They had some kind of problem right on the grid. They couldn't get down for pit road in time. Baco Magora also had an issue right off the grid, and he was able to get down pit road. And then Shane Beckett lost the camshaft, so Heat 1 had a lot of mechanical issues. We'll see if the same happens here in Heat number 2.
Drivers, start your engine!
As the field is away, pace cars through pit road. One driver was spun out in the heat race. We'll see if that happens here in this one. As Seth Cole leads him through turns 1 and 2. Cavanero and Bishop clear on the inside line. And already a battle for the lead as Cavanero heads to the inside of Seth Cole. Bishop up the 3rd, Young 4th, Oskin in 5th. Oskin's won 2 heat races on the season. Could he be the first to hit 3? So Seth Cole led the first lap, and now Cavanero has taken the spot. Remember, Toyota has won nothing this season. Could Cavi be the one to get him that first heat win? Oskin moving up through the field. He's already moving for third on Seth Cole. So the man who's been dominating Heat 2 recently could get a third heat win here today. But here comes Johnny Gardner in that 98 machine. He's been getting hot as of late. Could he take the Heat checkered flag a second time? Cole Baker's in the wall. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on back here. As Nico Tringali, Audra Varanauskas, they're in the danger zone right here. Corey Riggs is currently in it. Riggs has been making a lot of races recently. He's 23rd in points. He's missed one race on the season. Could he miss his second of the year, or will that be Tringali missing his first? Sorry for the thing that pops up. I can't help it when I look at points. Tringali 7th in the standings with 4 top 5s and 4 top 10s. Or will it be Colt Hudson on the losing end of the stick? Hudson barely made it last week and he missed the week before. Hudson does not want to miss any more races. You start missing races, you get yourself in that hole. This Tringali now straight to the inside line and flying by drivers. Hudson looking to the inside of Catano. And he'll stick the nose in there and he'll get to the inside of the 61. As they're 3 wide behind for 22nd. Wheeler and Watson making contact. Anderson will fall to last. And speaking of drivers missing races, how about Benny Watson in the 36? He's 27th in points. He's made every race. Could this be his first missed race of the season? Hudson back to the top as Chris Wheeler's looking to make it up to the top 20 now. Alexander Rowe doing very well, 14th place for this team. They've only made 2 races on the season. Daniel Voiles in 11th. Reza running in 6th, Matthew Logan 5th, Gardner 4th. Edwin Mendez has made it up to 3rd, wow. In our time at the back of the field, Mendez up to 3rd, Cavanero continuing to lead, and this heat really continues to show how balanced it is. We seem to have different guys at the front of this heat every week. And the fact that, I mean, there's definitely more Chevy dominance in Heat 1 than there is in this heat. Oskin has won twice, Tringali once, Gardner once. So Ford's had a lot more success in this heat than they have in the first one, where they've had to combat drivers like Andrew Rich and Hunter Braxton. Dylan Young has not had a strong heat so far. He's in the top 10, but he's not in the top 5 or top 3. Gardner's made it up to 3rd, past Mendez, and Reza's up to 5th. But Cavanero continuing to hold strong, and we did not see anyone have to come down to pit road in Heat 1. So we're going to assume the same is true for heat number 2. Colt Hudson has fallen to 24th. Battle really raging on there at the back of the field. As you see, Dale Lightning has fallen down to 18th place. Getting stuck on the outside line here is dangerous. You see Lightning straight back to the bottom under Jackson King. King missed his first race a few weeks ago. It might have been last week. It might have been the week before. It was last week. King fell to 35th in the points after missing his first race of the season. The lowest driver in the standings who has made every race is Martin Wild, 38th in the points. Next lowest, Tremblay, 31st. Watson 27th, Cavanero 26th, Deaver 24th, Fitzwater in 20th, Seth Cole, Nereza Ellison, 16th, 15th, 14th. And then out of the top 11, the only driver without making every race is Eli Bright, who's 5th in points. So there are not a lot of drivers who have missed every race, as someone is on pit road, and it appears to be Alexander Rowe and Wyatt Anderson with issues. Oh, and there was an accident for sure. This 52 is destroyed. So a tough break for Alexander Rowe. We'll actually take a look at that, because he was running in the top 15. But that changes the circumstances regarding the top 20. That puts Catano in 19th, Wheeler in 20th. As now Watson and Hudson are the two outside looking in, with only a handful of laps remaining, and there's a gap from Catano to Wheeler. But it looks like Watson might miss his first race of the season if he can't get by Wheeler, and Hudson will miss his second. It's going to be one of these three right here, or two of these three actually. Cavanero continuing to lead the race. Watson all over the bumper of Chris Wheeler. And he'll take away 20th place from the 86 team. Wheeler not in the best of equipment this season, however he's made it work. He's made 4 races this year, a lot more than we expected. And Hudson will challenge for 21st, as Johnny Gardner has taken the top spot away from Alan Cavanero with 3 laps to go. So Cavi led most of the race, just to fall to second at the end. Gardner's looking to go back-to-back just like Oskin did, as Nereza has moved up to 4th. Mendez will take second away from Cavanero. Meanwhile, at the back of the field, battle raging on for 20th. It's between Watson and Hudson. There's only so much time left for Hudson here if he's going to make a race or miss his second race. And this is huge for Watson. You know, someone above him in the points is right behind him trying to make it in. And Night Owl just came back on board a race ago after Hudson missed the race, and he's going to miss another one. And they'll have to bring out the black skinless race car once again, as Hudson will miss out on Martinsville. Wyatt Anderson, Alexander Rowe retired. So let's take a look at what happened to that, because that was a big incident that we did not get to see at all. So here's a look at the replay. This occurred on lap 16 coming to 17. Coming off of turn 4, boom! So something broke on the 52. That's what I initially suspected. And then right here, he's just in the way, and Wyatt Anderson just BAM! Oh, right into the back of the 52 car. So that's what ended those drivers' days, and with that, I'll see you for the main event.